Tuesday's news editing class. So essentially what we've been doing is, I've been thinking of it as like the moms of the group, where we've been sending a lot of emails. Sometimes they're like more nagging emails. Sometimes it's just that, like, you know how like a mom will be like, oh, so what did you do today? It's kind of like that. So basically just keeping everything, like keeping on top of everything. It's cool because I get to kind of dabble in everybody's projects a little bit instead of just having to choose one thing. Our group is doing Ybor, which I feel like we got the most exciting city, and I was surprised that nobody else shows it. And Ybor is classically known around Tampa and USF as the place where people go clubbing and maybe you go out to dinner, stuff like that. And we kind of wanted to cover the more, I guess, daytime parts of Ybor. That's not exactly what we're aiming for, but Ybor is historical. It has a lot of Latin culture, is very strong, and I think a lot of people forget that when they think, oh, I'm just going to go clubbing for the night. So some of our reporters are covering the Cuban Club, which is an event center. It's beautiful inside, it's got architecture, and it holds a lot of different events in Ybor during the day.
I'm writing a story on the Cuban Club. It's supposedly one of the top 5 haunted places in the country. There's no shortage of the ghost stories that go on in there. Yesterday was pretty fun. We went out to the Cuban Club and basically got a whole tour of the place while there was no one in there. We got to see just how old, but at the same time cultured it is. There's a lot of hand painting, artwork all over the place. There's a lot of old artifacts from the early 1900s, back when the club was first opened. So you got the spooky side of it, which was pretty interesting, and then you also got the historic side of it, which is nice as well.
That was so awesome!
Friday morning is not an ideal time for any class, especially when you're a senior. First time I've taken a Friday class in a while. But I understand why they did it. They want to do the whole convergence thing. They want to bring the groups together so that you get the audio side, you get the video side, you get the written side of a story. And it just tells so much better than if you were just to bring one of those elements to convey a story.
I've been slaving away looking for a story in Ybor, but I finally settled on one, the Cuban Club. I thought I was going in with the idea of covering the Cuban Club history, but after taking the tour yesterday with Anitra Turner, who's a facility director, I realized the twist on my story I would rather do on the 2 working members of the Cuban Club, which would be Anitra, facility director, and Laz, the maintenance guy. They slave away like every day just to fix up and tidy up the Cuban Club and make sure that like events are coming in. Laz will like hand polish like bar heels and stuff like that. So it's just the dedication and the perseverance is really what got to me, and I think it's going to make a great story idea.
It's cool to see all the different classes come together because not everybody is good at the same things. So you're not all competing with the same skills. You have to learn from each other, and I think you have to learn from each other in life too, so we might as well start now. I think it'll be cool to see different twists on Ybor, so I'm excited for the project to be done. Not for the work to be done, but like to actually see what comes together, you know.